Have we waited long enough, guys? I think we have. We have something really cool to show you. It's a tease for our next game, and we'll see you all at E3 June 10th. Thanks again.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Vault 76 for the first time ever. A new Fallout game by Bethesda Game Studios was announced. This is the last thing I expected. Now, Vault 76, the trailer is set in a vault. It left me very confused, and I'm sure a lot of people were a bit like, what did I just watch? I don't know what that was. So I spent the last hour or so looking into what exactly is going on, and I'm pretty sure I figured out what the general gist or plot of the starting is and what the setting is. I will have a full trailer analysis out as soon as I can get it out. I just wanted to make this quick video to help people understand what exactly is going on. So during the trailer, the guy on the TV says, "For when the fighting has stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild." And while he says this, there's the number 76 behind him suggesting that he's giving this speech to the occupants of Vault 76. And at the end, he also says, "In Vault 76, our future begins." So from this, we get the idea that the purpose of Vault 76 was for the future, was to rebuild after the bombs had dropped. Now, we do actually have some lore on Vault 76 as well. Apparently, it was a control vault, meaning it didn't have any crazy experiments done in it like so many of the other vaults. Instead, it was a baseline vault so they could see how normal people were living and reacting to being in a vault, which was Vault 76, and then they could compare the normal living to the result of the crazy experimental vaults. So once you've done the experiments, what's the purpose of Vault 76 then? Well, you've got a bunch of normal people, let them out into the world and rebuild the country. That's where we get, for when the fighting has stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. In Vault 76, our future begins.
For when the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. In Vault 76, our future begins.
Vault 76's purpose was to go back out and rebuild America. Now, this is super interesting because Vault 76 was meant to open 20 years after the bombs were dropped. Just 20 years. For comparison, Fallout 4 was set in 2028. That's 210 years after the bombs dropped. And in this, Fallout 76, we're going out 25 years after the bombs dropped. So basically, we're going to see a Fallout universe in its infancy. Just 20 or 25 years after the bombs dropped, it's going to be an absolute atomic wasteland. Now, another thing about Vault 76 is that it had 500 occupants. However, throughout the whole video, we see that it's completely empty, and at the end we see one guy, presumably the player character. And also on his Pip-Boy is the date, the 27th of October, and the year is 2102. 2102 is 25 years after the bombs dropped, and as we know from previous Fallout lore, Vault 76 was meant to open 20 years after the bombs dropped in 2097. So why are we going out 5 years later, and where is everyone else? Well, on the trophy shelf, there's a trophy that says Outstanding Achievement Award in appreciation for your commitment and dedication to our isolation program, sacrificing many so some can live. Don't really know what that last line means. Sacrificing many so some can live? Who's being sacrificed here? Anyway, my theory is that he, or the player character, decided to participate in the isolation program, opting to stay back in the vault while the other 499 occupants left the vault to go out into the Western Virginian wasteland and rebuild America. And then 5 years after they left, the player character goes, you know what, I'm getting out of this vault. There's probably some story reason he's leaving the vault, but I think that's why we see the date is 5 years after Vault 76 was meant to open, and why we also see no other occupants despite Vault 76 supposedly having 500 occupants. So that's why it's that year, that's why there's only one person in the trailer, and frankly, I'm pretty excited to see a super vicious, atomic, torn, radioactive, Virginian wasteland, countryside, whatever it is. I'm keen to see it. And again, it's going to be on a scale or level that we've never seen in a Fallout game before. If you think of something like the Glowing Sea in Fallout 4, that's 210 years after the bombs dropped. You imagine what stuff's going to be like just 25 years after the bombs dropped, it's going to be savage, and I'm excited. So I do hope this helped you understand what the kind of plot of this is going to be, and also help you understand what you saw in the trailer and why you saw and heard what you saw and heard. Because again, I was confused. It took me about an hour of researching and plotting and piecing things together to come to this conclusion. Of course, if you have anything to add to this, feel free to down in the comments below. That would be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you very shortly in the trailer analysis. I'll get that up as quickly as I can. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for supporting the channel, and I'll see you very shortly in the next video. I'll see you there soon.
West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River.
Life is all there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like the breeze.